This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
NCD city manager arrested. 2,000 plus teachers take oath. And Catholic Church raises concern over lawlessness. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I am Louis Maingu. Thank you for joining us. National Capital District Commission City Manager Ravu Frank has been charged with abuse of office and conspiracy over a land dispute. Frank appeared in Waigini Committal Court today, where his charge was refuted due to incompetency. The 54-year-old from Alewai village in Central's Rigo was questioned by the National Fraud Squad on December 11th and arrested the same day, later released on a 3,000 kina bail. The charges stem from allegations that Frank Ravu ordered the suspension and eventually termination of Enforcement Coordinator Matthias Repo, citing an expired employment contract. However, Repo claims his contract was valid until July 31st, 2024. Repo, who has been with the Commission for over 16 years, filed a police report contesting his dismissal. Police accuse Frank Ravu of conspiring with others within the NCDC to remove Repo and claim ownership of a piece of land in Korobosea, which Repo had secured through a PNG Lands Board tender 9 years ago. 3 other NCDC officers are named in the case, but no charges have been filed against them. Frank's next court appearance is scheduled for February 25, 2025. Chief Justice Segibs Salika has openly criticized the Western Provincial Government for its lack of progress in service delivery, despite numerous development plans being put forward over the years. Speaking at the launch of the Western Province Integrated Development Plan for 2023 to 2027 in Daru last Friday, Sir Gibbs, who hails from the province, bluntly acknowledged the ongoing challenges faced by the province.
Now it is your role to make those plans.
During his address, Sir Gibbs emphasized that although many plans have been drafted for the province, little tangible progress has been made in their implementation.
Plans are made, but I haven't seen anything. Governor, you did say that many of you will critique it and say yes, there's been plans, but yes, nothing very much has happened. I have to say again, I bluntly say to you and your government, nothing very much has happened.
The Chief Justice pointed out the gap between ambitious plans and the actual delivery of services that the people of Western Province desperately need. His comments come at a time when the province is facing significant challenges in infrastructure, healthcare, education, and other essential services. Sir Gibbs also acknowledged the efforts of the PNG Sustainable Development Program for OCTERI and the government for their contributions in providing some services to the province, but emphasized that much more remains to be done.
Talk a lot about development aspirations of this province, and a lot needs to be done yet. A lot has been done, Chief. Yes, I want to say thank you to the PNG Sustainable Development of Teddy and the government over the years. A lot has also been achieved at the same time, but still not enough.
His remarks were seen as a direct challenge to the provincial leadership, urging them to move from planning to action. Meanwhile, Chief Justice Salika has raised concerns over the distribution of benefits from the PNG Sustainable Development Program linked to Oktedi mining. He questioned whether the program is truly focused on the development needs of Western Province or if it's being used to benefit the entire country. Sir Gibbs noted that while Oktedi program has made contributions to the province, it has not been enough. He said more resources and focus must be directed towards addressing the pressing needs of the province.
The PNG Sustainable Development Program, is it for the rest of Papua New Guinea or is it for the people of Western Province only? I want that clear. Because PNG Sustainable Development seems to be spending money all over Papua New Guinea rather than in their own.
The Chief Justice's comments have sparked a further debate about the equitable distribution of mining revenues and the responsibility of mining companies to invest in the communities directly affected by their operations. In response, the Mining Minister Wakegoi has supported Sir Gibbs' position, emphasizing the importance of prioritizing provinces with mining operations when it comes to the delivery of quality services. He said it is crucial that provinces hosting mining operations, like Western Province, receive the attention and resources they deserve to address their needs. West New Britain Province, under the Australian government aid, conducted a 5-day program to cover mediation techniques, statutory and customary law application through the landmark training workshop in Kimbertown.
With training underway, the Australian government in a statement committed to supporting PNG to deliver accessible justice across the province. In attendance noted a total of 192 village court officials from across 48 local court areas. The training is to support local solutions for local challenges by empowering those on the ground to administer justice in the province. From these, officials can master practical skills to assist communities to resolve disputes locally without traveling to distant courts. The training is a collaborative effort supported by the Department of Attorney General, the West New Britain Provincial Administration, and the Australian Government through the PNG Australia Law and Justice Partnership. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Bilong You.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, but as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New care for a better life.
Return in February. Cooking over fire. From the diet.
Hi, I'm Martha. Come February, join me on a food spree on a new season of Kite Time.
Kite Time returns February 5th on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Welcome back. You're watching National EMTV News. While teachers around the country resumed a second day of duty, the teachers in National Capital District took an oath of affirmation at the Sioni Kami Memorial Church.
More than 2,000 teachers in NCD signed their declaration of oath of affirmation this morning.
And declare that I will give good and faithful service as a member of the teaching service.
Teaching Service Commission Commissioner Maini Mike Ugaya called on the head teachers and managers to promptly submit their monthly return this year.
Those that are in the provinces will also be doing the same, particularly for the schools within the town, to our TSC office in the provinces. Ladies and gentlemen, your employer, with the 93 staff, the commission is trying its absolute best to address some of the systematic and legacy challenges. But with the kind of funding that we receive from the government remains to be the biggest challenge. Despite that, the commission has now established 22 offices in the 22 provinces. Only Hela province has no personal appointed, which will be soon appointed.
Mr. Ugaya further called on the Provincial and District Education Board to use the right procedures and process of appointments.
Give priority to the 7 teachers. They deserve to be on the job, and the Section 24 tells us that they must be on the job until retirement, or either they decide to resign. And all appointment must be based on merit.
TSC chairman urged at teachers and principals to be leaders and not the authority.
Boss is all about me, I, and myself. You're a leader, you put your visions forward, your teachers will follow you. Supervise and monitor your teachers. Don't be the procurement officer, head teachers, to go out and do the shopping and bring it back. Or be that head teacher who is all the time in the school but is office bound.
Wangiomi advised teachers to be present in classrooms and earn an honest pay.
When you are absent, you are stealing. You are defrauding the state of money you did not earn. I challenge you to make it your business to go and teach. And mind you, the country lost in monetary terms 672,400 kina that we have stolen, that we have defrauded by not attending lessons that day. That is why we are paid. You are paid to teach. You are not paid to sit in the house. You are not, we are not paid to put up those little rainbow umbrellas and sit down and sell our flex cards and our cigarettes. It's not happening only in NCD. It's happening all over Papua New Guinea.
Meanwhile, teachers who taught and produced teachers were acknowledged by TSC. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Education Secretary Dr. Uke Kombra announced that students from elementary up to grade 12 will not be paying any fees for the 2025 academic year. This announcement comes after the government's allocation of 860 million kina for this academic year's government free education funding.
The Education Secretary issued a strong warning to all schools that they have no right to stop any child from enrolling or to charge fees, as the government's policy is clear. He said no child should be denied access to a classroom for school fee reasons. This statement reinforces the government's stance that the 2025 academic year will be a fee-free period for students. Dr. Kombra confirmed that 160 million kina will be allocated for project fees, whilst 750 million kina will go towards tuition fees. The Education Department is currently working with the Treasury Department to release the first warrant at the amount of approximately 220 million kina. He said in the instance of any delay by Treasury, the Education Department will use funds from its trust account at the Bank of Papua New Guinea. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
The total number of students enrolled at the Flexible Open and Distance Learning Centers, or FODE, throughout the country averaged 100,000. This is according to a statement by Education Minister.
According to the Minister for Education, Lucas Dekena, 50% of the 100,000 students that have been enrolled at the FODE centers throughout the country are qualified for university. He emphasized on the government's policy on no child should be left behind by the Marape Rosso government. Mr. Dekena added that as part of the government's effort to address the growing demand, the Education Department is set to recruit unemployed graduate teachers who will undergo 1-year postgraduate diploma program. He estimated that with 45,000 students expected to continue for FODE this year, 1,000 to 1,500 teachers will be needed. He has also announced plans to improve educational infrastructures, including construction of new classrooms and teachers' houses to cater for the growing number of students and educators in the country. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Parents and locals of Kokun Primary School in Trent's Gogo local level government in Medang Province celebrated the opening of a new double classroom and a teacher's house recently, of which they had contributed monies from sales of their betel nut and cocoa to complete.
The Trans-Gogol community invited Governor Ramsey Pariwa to officially open the new education facilities built at the cost of 100,000 kina. Governor Pariwa praised the efforts of the school board and management, parents and locals of Kokun Primary School for their collaboration and made a commitment of 50,000 kina to assist the school. He further revealed that he personally do not agree with the education reform 166 because schools are not ready with the infrastructures to accommodate students, and growing number of students demands for more teachers. However, people have no choice but to follow the government's decision. He stressed that people must take the first step to help themselves, then the government can step in to assist.
Local landowner company Bugum Investment Limited in the North Flight district of Western Province is now embarking on empowering local impacted communities through the establishment of its new training facility.
Bugum Investment Limited has launched its trial training program with Oktedi Mining Limited recently. The trial training is set to commence with the first batch of 10 trainees for Office 365 following the launch. Bugum Investment has made known its intentions to work closely with its joint ventures partners, International Training Institute and Elites, to become a recognized training organization. Director of Bugum Investment, Clara Damkin, says it has been a long-term vision to see locals being empowered with the relevant skills training to enable them to competently sustain their livelihoods even after the mine. Representative of OTML's Training and Capability Department, Nicole Akope, says in light of meeting the high demands of providing soft skills training, the department also recognizes the need to add value and give back to local communities through such spin-off business opportunities. Meanwhile, the acting Chief Executive Officer and Manager Economic Programs to Octady Development Foundation, Andrew Murray, says one of the biggest challenges in managing local business was the lack of transparency and accountability. He said it was promising to see local landowner companies like Bugum Investment Limited taking a firm stand to driving the vision of leaving positive legacies for future generations. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the market report. The Kina closed unchanged at $0.2494 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Yokina was buying $0.2419, $0.3836 Australian dollars, 0.2250 euro, and 37.37 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed unchanged, cocoa closed unchanged, copra closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed unchanged. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed unchanged, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Speaker made a decision for the motion or vote of no confidence.
Someone was not serious in the most serious transaction of Parliament.
2024 was a year marked by many significant events. no doubt etched into PNG's history. Join us as we take a look at some of these defining events.
From the catastrophic event of Black Wednesday and to the devastating Mulitaka landslide.
Provincial Disaster Committee declaring mass burial site.
To the historical papal visit by Pope Francis, to the announcement of PNG's successful bid to enter the NRL.
Join us on Sunday, February 2nd in the year in review for 2024, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV. You're watching National EMTV News. Among the daunting concerns currently overwhelming the Lalo Psychiatric Hospital, the facility had only one psychiatrist for the last 5 years.
A psychiatrist is a medical doctor who specializes in mental health, including substance use disorders. Now these professionals are both mental and physical aspects.
Office and now the CEO's office. So it's too much. I need at least a psychiatrist who can relieve me of some clinical responsibility, so I can that can sort of relieve me of some workload.
Moreover, there are currently more than 30 job vacancies at the hospital, 3 of which required doctors, including the psychiatrist position.
Used to have 5 on staff, 5. Used to have 5, but then 3 positions are vacant, including 1 psychiatrist position. So 1 specialist position and 1 trainee position, 1 general medical officer position.
The Minister for Health, Elias Kapavore, upon hearing this concern, assured a resolution looking at the state the psychiatric hospital is in.
Locally, source locally. So I would request that DPM or relevant authorities assist in creating positions for expatriates, so we can easily recruit expatriates. I think the process of creating positions or recruiting expatriates is quite tedious, quite cumbersome. So maybe if DPM and other relevant authorities can help us facilitate creating positions for expatriates to come work, that will help us a lot.
Natasha Ovoy, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, concern was also raised on the salary and allowance level of the CEO of Laloki Psychiatric Hospital, set at grade 16.
This concern was raised by Dr. Nanawar, who prior to his appointment as the acting CEO was the hospital's Director Medical Services.
Our positions are quite low, so the CEO position is actually grade 16. So my appointment as acting CEO doesn't come with any incentive at all. Because I'm also on grade 16, I'm moving on to another grade 16, which can be a disincentive. But I'm accepting this because having worked here, I see that I'm probably the right person to take this hospital forward.
He added by requesting for an upgrade, elaborating that it will also do justice to the hospital's hard-working staff.
So one of our requests to the Minister and the Secretary is to liaise with DPM to upgrade the positions as soon as possible to make it attractive. For example, the last time they advertised the CEO grade 16 position, there were only 3 applicants because the position is too low. Once those positions go up and the director's positions go up, we have a chance to elevate everybody up. Otherwise, we are all suffocated. Because the last grading year is grade 16, everybody is suffocated. below grade 16. So then it's rectified in order to motivate staff so that they can improve their performance.
The Health Minister noted the concern.
These are things that we can improve on. In terms of the CEO position is grade 16 lawyer, and that is very, very low. Because he's sitting at grade 16. And everybody else will have to stay down. Everybody down. So, but that can be corrected.
And submit to his office for further actions. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Catholic Professionals Society has joined the PNG Law Society, expressing concerns on the escalating law and order situation in the country.
In a video release today, President of Catholic Professional Society, Paul Eriknen, said the Law and Justice Agency were overwhelmed by lawlessness and it seems beyond their reach and capability. He said the indiscriminate killings and violence have become regular and normal with no respect for human life, as it does not matter anymore. Mr. Eriknen highlighted the government presence and leadership at all levels seems absent. He further said each person, families and communities were being forced to defend and protect themselves as the law cannot protect them anymore. Eriknen said it was now up to leaders and people to put it to action to control these issues. Eriknen highlighted the memories of Black Wednesday of January 2024, the tribal killings in Enga, Southern Islands and Ella, among others, which seems to be an endless cycle. He said police and law enforcement agencies, public services, and constitutional officers of the government must be free from political interference and compromises to carry out their mandated roles and responsibilities. He stressed that the money and politics must change to allow for sanity and leadership of integrity and common sense. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
Foreign Affairs Minister Justin Chichanko has announced the launching of the 50th Independence Anniversary logo and theme.
Minister Tachenko mentioned that the launch, led by Prime Minister James Marape and the National Parliament, marks the beginning of a series of events leading up to the 50th anniversary on September 16. The events include Bank of Papua New Guinea new coin and notes, manufacturers' product showcase, post-PNG new stamps, and a New Guinea feature new logo. The minister highlighted the importance of educating primary school children about the country's history from the German occupation in the 1800s to present day. He stressed on the significance of knowing and understanding the nation's past. Minister Tachenko said the celebrations are set to take place in August and September, including concerts, events and military displays. He also mentioned plans to recognize and appreciate the diplomatic relationships and contributions of partners to Papua New Guinea over the past 50 years. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Tourism Promotion Authority has supported the local Wonder Food Festival with a 10,000 kina, which was held in Middle Jimi in Jiwaka Province recently. TPA's sponsorship has supported the successful hosting of the event, which highlighted the cultural and health benefits of Marita.
The third Marita Festival, held at Karap Primary School in Middle Jimi, was about the significance of pandanus oconoides. According to an agricultural for National Agriculture Research Institute, Jonah Anton, this food crop has incredible health benefits, namely carotene, which tocopherol, which are vital for heart and brain. Marita Festival Chairman Gabi Apianga expressed his gratitude for TPA's support. To Konoidias based product producers shared their journey and vision, stating that they have just registered their business this year. In times like this, when inflation is
the best of golden nuggets, cheese flavor,
Mega wow,
chicken flavor,
Mega wow,
cheese onion flavor,
Mega wow,
barbecue flavor, Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more,
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor,
Mega wow.
Every day, 180 million liters of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected, and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New Care for a better life.
People have different views about this situation that we are currently going on.
So vote of no confidence is an accountability mechanism.
Talk to you about our Project Zero, focuses on energy poverty.
In Focus returns in February 2025, a weekly news and current affairs talk show which presents in-depth commentaries, discussions and analysis of the major current affairs issues in Papua New Guinea and the region. We engage in discussions with key decision makers and influential figures across politics, industry, economics and business, as well as health, social, cultural and environmental sectors.
Right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Western Highlands Governor Wairapa has officially kicked off the 2025 Governors' Cup yesterday with a grand ceremony celebrating the start of an exciting rugby tournament. The event was officiated by several department heads and business houses owners in the province who came as minor sponsors to support the two-week tournament.
The Governor's Cup was proudly sponsored by the provincial government under the leadership of Wairapa, with the support from its district members, the Minister for State-Owned Enterprise William Duma, Minister for Commerce and Industry Win Bakri Daki, Vice Minister for Police Jacob Maki, and the Office of the Day District Administration. A total of 32 men's teams and 10 women's teams from all 4 districts were participating in this competition, showcasing the talent and passion of rugby in the province. Representing all business houses in the province, Mac Royal Hotel Managing Director Lexen Wantiki announced the crowd and rugby fans on the interest of business houses for being the minor sponsors towards the Governor's Cup.
Mibla, all business houses come on board because Mibla looking, he got road na, he got organization na, he got way long go forward, Mibla come on board, but in Ogat Lodisla and Mibla pull back. So I'm interested in Mibla come on board long supporting this game na looking all young people Mibla move forward long game. Suppose you go na go represent them Eagles, then go long all Australian, England, all this place all Narala, all brother you go long in. People like him, you go along this lap. So that is the support where business house in Western Islands, they put him come long governor, you go long in.
He further assured the provincial member Wairapa that the business houses in the province will stand behind the Mount Hagen Eagles team in the 2025 PNG NRL competition.
With that, Governor, people come back, said you support you. He got helping long Mount Hagen Eagles. We might come forward to at least give our support and see this province change, because province have now taken shape long change long all long development long sports. Law and order can get something. I think Governor put in plan the initiative go in charge of this law. You may all get one time need long support. Now put him all together, effort na support na anything that we can support. You may support na. You may look in province you may excel go along next level.
Meanwhile, the provincial member Wairapa mentioned that being a councillor for a very long time is so many discipline problems in the province, and rugby is one of the sports that can bring peace into all communities in the province. He further asked the public to respect the business houses as they came in to support the Governor's Cup 2025 tournament.
You respect them on business houses. All the come on the money, you can play any game, anything you like make him in terms of sports. The business house will sponsor. But we have to respect them, and we have to be disciplined ourselves. Whatever will give Mibla must use him wisely and so involve ourselves. We are capable of doing things. But Western Islands people are capable of doing anything. Sports, politics, business, anything they can do. It's just commitment, discipline yourself, and talk also leader and so in people person.
Furthermore, he challenged the Mount Hagen Eagles players to perform their best to claim their position in the team.
Western Islands, you mean been all united because of this game you win him. Without thanking our Eagles players, you want legal player, you pride in Western Islands province, and you have to maintain that pride. No one think you Eagle player, you win. Now you misuse him like pride for you. Me talking you all once but seems like Jesse you wearing me now on line-up stuff. No one think you tassel stuff you know Western Islands, no God. All once like seems Jesse for you now or stand up. So that is a challenge to you. The Eagles players, you made us proud last year. And then please, once again, you're going to make Western Islands proud again.
Edward Luke, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Share the love with Gala Ice Cream. Gala Cone Ice Creams, Gala Stick Ice Creams, and Gala Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gala range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gullah Ice Creams.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla halivim wari belong you.
See it in your eyes.
Hi, I'm Camilla Benson, host of The Art Of, where we try to answer life's biggest questions through art. Is today the day?
Today's the day.
With amazing folks from all over the arts world.
The Art Of, 7:30 p.m. Wednesday. Here, number one to watch, EMTV.
Get ready for the return of Autonome in 2025, bringing to you fresh ideas and expert tips for enhancing your home and lifestyle. We're back exploring the outdoors on Out and About, staying active with health and fitness, caring for your furry friend on pet care, and so much more. Autonome returning with a new season, February 2025, on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Elite Music Zone, your ultimate destination to everything music, entertainment, and events. Bringing you the best music videos from different genres: reggae, R&B, rock, pop, hip-hop, and country. Along with music from the Pacific and PNG. And don't miss our end of the month throwback, where we hit rewind and take you back to the timeless classics that still get the party going. We're revisiting the songs you love. Don't forget our entertainment buzz, bringing you the juiciest entertainment news from home and abroad. And for up-and-coming stars, check where we put the spotlight on fresh talent and give you an inside look into the journey and what drives them to create. All this and more on Elite Music Zone, the show that's packed with everything you love. Returns February 2025.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Now to overseas sports. In tennis, Novak won the last tennis game to another quarter-final against Carlos Alcaraz.
Yeah, if you watch the tennis, one of the features of it really is the interview afterwards with the host broadcaster Jim Courier, the two-time champ, likes to have a bit of a chat with the winning player. Last night, Djokovic.
A couple of days ago, the famous sports journalist who works for official broadcaster Channel 9 here in Australia made a mockery of Serbian fans and also made insulting and offensive comments towards me. And since then, he chose not to issue any public apology. Neither did Channel 9. So since they're official broadcasters, I chose not to give interviews for Channel 9.
Meanwhile, in cricket, Glenn Maxwell-inspired Melbourne Stars have completed a remarkable turnaround to qualify for the BBL finals.
After starting the competition with 5 losses, the Stars defeated the Hobart Hurricanes at the MCG last night to claim their 5th win in a row. Maxwell made an unbeaten 76, which was his 3rd half century from as many games. The Stars won by 40 runs and will face the Sydney Thunder in a knockout final on Wednesday.
Everyone's contributed and Maxie's really stepped up these last 3 or 4 games. We know how good he is. He loves this club so much. I'm really happy for him to get the chance now for us to be in finals as well.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
The MSG Cup is here. Teams united by pride, a region fueled by passion. Who will claim the victory? Don't miss MSG Prime Minister's Cup, 8 p.m. Woodley Day, right here on the number one to watch, EMTV.
Seriously think we would have won this competition.
As hard to beat in 50 over cricket.
She's been stunning with them on the court.
Offside, 7 p.m. testing, right here, number one to watch, EMTV.
Sports Scene returns in February 2025. Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes are on top of how an NRL team based here.
Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Trending athletes. And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel.
And then all the younger ones will follow.
Join me in February for Sports Scene, only on your number one to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoniPlus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. For Southern Region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with chances of showers and possible inland thunderstorm. Daru, partly cloudy with few showers. Kerema, partly cloudy with showers and possible thunderstorm. Alotau, partly cloudy with brief rain, showers and possible thunderstorm. Popondetta, cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorm. In the Momase region, Lay City, partly cloudy with few showers. Medeng, mostly fine with chances of brief showers. Wewak, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with possible few showers. To the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng, partly cloudy with chances of rain, showers and thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with possible few showers. Kimbe, partly cloudy with possible showers and thunderstorms. And Buka, mostly fine with chances of a shower or two. The Islands region, Mount Again City, cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Goroka Bands and Kundiawa, cloudy with few rain showers and drizzles and possible thunderstorm. Mediterranean Wabeg, cloudy with some rain showers, drizzles and possible thunderstorm. Two small ships forecast. Waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border to Daru to Kiwai Island to Kerma and to Yule Island to Wood Point to Samarai Island. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Milne Bay Islands. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of Cape Vogel to One Gulf to Finsafen. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of Finsafen through Vitias Strait to CSC and on Long Island to Medeng. Seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Medeng to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG and Indonesian border. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of New Island to East New Britain to Bougainville. Seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. And waters of West New Britain. Seas 0.5 to 1 meter. To the ocean forecast, Coral Sea, seas slight to moderate, southwest to southeast winds of 5 to 10 knots. Solomon Sea, sea smooth, northeast to easterly winds of 5 to 10 knots. Bismarck Sea, sea smooth, northeast to easterly winds of 5 to 10 knots. And Pacific Ocean, sea slight, east to southeast winds of 10 to 50 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoniPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, the 21st of January 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's Smile O'Clock.